Guys, so today is a super exciting day for me. So I have partnered up with a lady named Sera. She's the owner of Lash and Beauty by Sera. She's based in Glenwood at 394 Esther Roberts Road. So yeah, basically today I am on my way there now. I've just left work and just changed. I've still got makeup on. When I get to her, I'm gonna be taking all of this off. And yeah, we're going to be doing some lash extensions. I'm so excited, and we're going to be filming the entire process so you guys can actually see how long it takes and what actual work goes into it, because a lot of people complain, oh, lash extensions are so expensive and it takes so long. But yeah, this video is basically to show you guys why it takes so long and what actually goes into the process. My amazingly beautiful lashes, and this is a what set?
A classic set. So I offer 4 different sets. A classic set would be 1-on-1 extension to 1 lash. A hybrid set would be 2 lashes to 1 lash. A volume set will be 2 or 3 lashes to 1 lash. And then you also get Russian volume, which is 3 or 4 lashes per 1 lash, and mega volume, which can be 6 to 16 per 1 lash.
That's
so
crazy.
You've got a classic, and we can always convert you during fills and go bigger and better.
Perfect. So we are going to be answering, well, Sera is going to be answering some questions quick regarding eyelash extensions and some basically often asked questions. So the first question is, tell us the importance of cleaning your lashes.
Okay, so I would say it's really important, especially if you don't want to get any infection, or if you don't want any people to see that you're basically walking around with dirty lashes.
Yes.
Our eyelashes are there purely for the purpose to keep the dirt out of our eyes. So any dirt that's going close to your eye is going to sit on your lash line. And you really want to clean that every night with a product that is non-oil based, because that will make your lashes fall off. So what I use every single day of my life, I would put a little bit of Baby Johnson soap on my pinky fingers, or Dove soap. I would not recommend Dove soap if you have sensitive eyes. And I'll just do small circular motions on the top of my eyelid to get any dirt away, and I'll do that twice a day, and I have never ever had a problem with any dirty lashes. So that is important, to clean your lashes so you don't get any infection, and you don't want them to fall off prematurely, which they will if you don't clean them.
Perfect. Okay, so next question is, why is it so expensive?
Whew, that's a good question. Okay, so us eyelash artists, we really pay a lot to do what we can do and to offer the service that we can offer you guys, that we do offer you guys. And so it's very different compared to clusters, which is why clusters will most of the time be a little bit cheaper than individuals. Naturally, we have 120 lashes per eye, which I have to separate and place the eyelash extension individually and make sure it doesn't stick to the next one. Clusters, they take 4 or 5 lashes together and they stick one lash on it and they cluster it together. So that is why individual eyelash extensions will be more expensive than cluster lash extensions, because it takes 2 to 3 hours and we really put everything we can into the set to make sure that they don't stick together and that they look pretty always.
Okay, so next question is, why can't we get them wet?
It's important not to get them wet for about 8 to 10 hours after your appointment. You guys will see the nano mister that we used on her eyes earlier is to make sure that the glue cures in 8 to 10 hours. So it's better not to get them wet. You can, but not too much. Like, don't go jump into a pool. But when they say don't get it wet, they just mean don't get them too wet.
Like,
but
don't
you
drench
definitely
them
can.
in water.
You definitely can after this. Go wash your face, tap them dry, no rubbing,
Yes.
and you'll be good.
Perfect. So the next one is, do lash extensions rip out or destroy your natural lashes?
No, unless you get clusters, that will happen. With these, it's better not to touch them at all, because if you are going to pull at them, they are going to come out. And that is not good, because then your natural lash will come out, and it will take about 2 to 3 weeks for that lash to grow back before we can put a new lash onto that lash. So it's better not to touch them and not to pull them out. But no, your natural lashes won't come out. It grows with your natural lash, and in fills I take the extension off that's grown and I place a new lash on that lash. So
Okay, perfect. And then a personal question I want to ask is, I've always heard lash artists say that you're not supposed to pull or even touch your lash extensions unnecessarily. Why is that?
unless you are washing them at night and brushing them with your brush, you don't touch your lashes.
Why?
If your lash artist is doing a good job with the direction and the application, they should not bother you and they should not be pokey at all. So you shouldn't touch them, because your natural lash will come out and it will take about 2 to 3 weeks for that one to grow back, and it will be very, very, very short. So where your lashes has a 13 on or 12 on, I won't be able to put that 12 or that 13 on that baby lash, because it will make a drop into your eye. So leave your lashes, brush them every day, have them fall out naturally when you're brushing them and not touching them, and then everything will be good and your lashes will always be full during fills. But if you pull them, they are not going to be as full as they were when you first got them, because you are pulling them out. So don't pull them, brush them. Okay, so if you guys do pull them, they will, and they weren't supposed to fall out, they will all start growing very short and on top of each other and over each other, which makes our lives a little bit harder, because we have to separate the lashes and put an extension on that. But if it's growing like this and it's sitting like that for 2 weeks, it's much harder for us to separate the lash and put an extension on that. So just let the lashes fall out naturally, and then it'll make our job easier and you will always have fuller lashes.
Perfect. So I hope you guys found that very informative, and I hope you guys contact Sarah for your next lash appointment. And to get 100 Rand off your first ever set, mention my name. And yeah, support local, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you next time.
Bye.